Do you have a spending problem? You are not alone. In today's video, you are going to take your first steps to overcoming overspending. Have you ever found yourself wondering why you bought something you didn't really need? Perhaps you splurged on a fancy dinner after a tough day at work or couldn't resist an online sale. These moments of spending might seem random, but they're rarely accidental. Beneath every swipe of the card lies a complex web of emotions, habits, and deeply ingrained beliefs. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating psychology of spending, how emotions drive financial decisions, how habits keep us in spending loops, and how our upbringing shapes the way we view and use money. By uncovering these hidden influences, we can take meaningful steps toward healthier financial behaviors. Let's dive in. The dopamine effect, why spending feels good. Emotions and spending are inextricably linked. For many of us, money isn't just a means of exchange. It's a tool for regulating how we feel. Ever had a bad day and suddenly felt the urge to treat yourself? With one click, it's yours. For a brief moment, you feel elated. That burst of pleasure is the result of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with reward and pleasure. This phenomenon, known as emotional spending, explains why retail therapy is so appealing. However, the relief is often temporary, leaving us craving the next high. Over time, this cycle can lead to financial strain and regret. Not all emotional spending is driven by joy. Think about buying something because it's on sale, even if you don't need it. That is the fear of missing out. Fear-based spending also emerges in uncertain times. During a global crisis or personal hardship, many people turn to stockpiling as a way to regain control. Conversely, guilt can compel people to overspend on loved ones or charities, believing that money can compensate for a perceived shortcoming. Marketers are acutely aware of these emotional triggers. Advertisements often play on our desires for happiness, security, and belonging, subtly nudging us to spend. Recognizing these emotional drivers is the first step toward mindful financial choices. It's the first step to making smarter choices with our money. While emotions might kickstart spending, habits keep the momentum going. Habits are like autopilot for our brains. Spending habits are like well-trodden paths in the brain. The more we walk them, the deeper they become. The more we do something, the more automatic it becomes. This habit loop, trigger, behavior, reward, reinforces itself with repetition. Breaking free requires interrupting the cycle. It means putting in place alternative systems. If your spending habit revolves around convenience, for instance, you spend too much on eating out, consider meal planning and prepping meals, or making coffee at home can gradually replace costly routines. If your financial habit is mindless scrolling and spending, try setting time limits on apps where you frequently shop, or remove your saved payment information to create a small but effective pause. Creating a cooling off period. When the urge hits, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Often you'll find the desire fades, helping you save money and make more thoughtful choices. Replace retail therapy with healthier, low-cost alternatives. Go for a walk, call a friend, or pick up a creative hobby that keeps your hands and mind occupied without draining your wallet. By identifying the trigger, behavior, and reward in your current habits and replacing them with deliberate, sustainable systems, you can rewrite the loop and take control of your financial patterns. Over-reliance on subscriptions? Maybe you're stuck in a cycle of auto-renewing subscriptions you barely use. Interrupt this habit by reviewing your monthly charges and canceling unnecessary ones. Set a quarterly reminder to reassess which subscriptions you truly value. The good news? Small intentional shifts can create new pathways to building wealth. Our childhoods shape who we are, including how we think about money. Our financial habits don't start in adulthood. They're deeply rooted in our childhood experiences. Psychologists refer to this as a money script, a set of unconscious beliefs about money that influence our financial behavior. Money scripts are like blueprints for our financial behavior. Scarcity versus abundance. Imagine growing up in a household where money was always tight. You likely internalized a scarcity mindset, believing that money is hard to come by and must be hoarded. This can manifest as extreme frugality or fear of spending, even when you can afford to. On the other hand, children who witness lavish spending without financial discipline may develop an abundance mindset, assuming money will always be available. Without balance, this can lead to poor saving habits and overspending. Family dynamics and emotional associations. How your family talked about or avoided talking about money also plays a role. Was money a source of conflict or stress? Or was it seen as a tool for freedom and joy? These narratives shape our emotional relationship with money, influencing how we spend, save, and invest as adults. It's important to recognize our money scripts. We can then challenge the negative ones and create healthier financial habits. Our past doesn't have to define our future. The good news is that awareness can rewrite these scripts. By identifying the beliefs that no longer serve us, we can create healthier financial habits that align with our current values and goals. Understanding the psychology of spending is empowering. Once you identify your emotional triggers, habitual patterns, and childhood influences, you can begin to make more conscious financial choices. In this section, we will explore some effective strategies to help you manage your finances better and make more informed spending decisions. Here are some practical tips. First, track your spending and emotions. This means keeping a detailed record of every purchase you make, no matter how small. Keep a journal of your purchases and note how you felt before, during, and after spending. Patterns will emerge, revealing your emotional triggers. Knowing where your money goes is the first step. By understanding your spending habits, you can identify areas where you might be overspending. Use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or an app to track your expenses. Second, create a budget. A budget is not just a restriction. It's a plan for your money that helps you achieve your financial goals. A budget is a plan for your money. It allows you to allocate funds for different purposes, ensuring you have enough for essentials while also saving for the future. It helps you decide how much to spend, save, and invest each month. Third, identify your triggers. Recognize the emotions or situations that lead to impulsive spending. The next time you reach for your wallet, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, am I spending out of need, habit, or emotion? What emotions or situations make you spend? Is it stress, boredom, or social pressure? Understanding these triggers can help you manage them better. With this awareness, you'll be one step closer to financial empowerment and peace of mind. Next, break habit loops. Replace automatic spending behaviors with intentional actions. For example, if boredom leads to online shopping, redirect that energy into a hobby or a walk outside. Rewrite your money script. Reflect on your childhood experiences with money. Which beliefs serve you and which hold you back? Challenge the limiting ones and replace them with empowering narratives. Set clear goals. Having specific financial goals, whether it's saving for a vacation or paying off debt, can keep you focused and reduce impulsive spending. Money is more than a tool for survival. It's a mirror reflecting our emotions, habits, and history. By understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions, we can break free from unhealthy patterns and spend in ways that bring us lasting fulfillment. We've covered a lot of ground on this journey into the psychology of spending. The key takeaway is this: understanding why we buy is crucial for making better financial decisions. By recognizing our triggers, changing our habits, and being mindful of our spending patterns and challenging negative money scripts, we can break free from the cycle of unnecessary spending. Now that you have these tools, you are equipped to make informed decisions that align with your financial goals. Use them to build a brighter financial future for yourself. Embrace the journey, stay committed, and watch as your financial well-being flourishes. So now I want to hear from you. What's one thing you'll change about your money habits starting today? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on building the life you deserve. See you next time.